na for say there be na ohwe Arsenal matches are omo aba ohwe results ni bia chesa statistics no e kire say Arsenal omo abo omo last 78 matches no Eden pass omo be concede more than 2 goals enti on Wednesday Madube the first club obetimi ashe Arsenal more than 2 goals after 78 matches sadia no so entimi happen na some match no hon sensem be be kan anapona se Thomas Partey Saturday no o she go na so match no amanwie na ofiri mu because na wapira coach ne say OTBB he felt something na mo me hwebu kire say Partey ebe part of the match day squad until on Wednesday Arsenal versus Madrid no Thomas Partey ebe available or no enso ebetimi abo referee obedi sa big game no Francois Letizier ono and our no our Kessben television so na where the matches how do pia involve Real Madrid na odi game Real Madrid elusuye Liverpool esomon 2-0 onwa na di game Madrid and Man City ebo 3-3 odi Madrid game omo share Napoli 4-2 and Madrid share Chelsea 2-0 so onwa ana ediye enti ami adma Wednesday ana sa game no eno enso eba so na ochna FC Barcelona and Dortmund ebebo el second iduna first leg no Barca jumane kama omo ehye 4-0 na yebisa Felix Micha say Osua kan Emma Dortmund mo dream some betimi ashe Barca 4 na ma push game no akwa extra time and probably penalties na ma win anan or say I come back tomorrow. Let's not lose faith. Ne kwan say ye to ye gidie twene ye nya gidie wa enya rehemu say eh den a ochina come back no enso ebetimi ahappen ye tete say 3,000 fans and ebe make a trip no FC Barca omo fans 3,000 and omo ebetimi akọ Signal Iduna alcohol sa game na ochina FC Barcelona omo enso ball against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League nti our team no Barca only 3,000 fans per and a new opportunity and so etimi akọ Signal Iduna Man City pese omo augment omo squad no na players omo person do back for next season no foreign vet ono ball Emma Leverkusen or Shomo Jason Amaten so na be Kevin De Bruyne a replacement na Tijani Reinders ono so ababe Ike Gundogan the replacement enti Gundogan be stay next year na Gundogan kwa play mo hweso be fa no Tijani Reinders enti Man City omo ani abre ye papa maybe can last week sell Messi contract no be extend 1 more year ama Inter Miami ampa Messi in such a contract as for the next 12 solid months until June December 2026 Messi because so upon the ball the ama Inter Miami omo club no Van Dijk Liverpool captain also you Liverpool na TNT next year dey enema pa na bet because some away be a big window the ama Liverpool o players a do omo edi omo nkomo na akasefo nko akukudam nko a na bobo kwanedin the Liverpool mo enso etimi apeki omo ba be ball the ama club no enti board no omo ji omo di pass den a ene mom de ato akwa no beboa ma Liverpool team no omo enso etimi aye major signings the digital Nicholas Jackson against Ipswich about 5 shots ni nyina no na off target 5 shots ni nyina no nya bakokra on target aha adwene ye pa ohwe ne passing range ni pa na enko 20 passes no olusumu 11 na 8 per ana o complete here and na ohwe area duels any boss or pick here na just Monday morning from but Chelsea fans no say on keka no ho na the Monday morning from pa God for other Roma ko focus on sub na pon na poso no ye fancy
montan don the fancy na fei kwa miki the local source no e beto so the aman but answer na no e be fa commercials kakra bi aba na fei miki the local source na yen check right be Sorry. This time no, you know sign and you keke. Not the three Asha no.
No, you pay you.
Yes.
Well, General Mamisha Sem Free, the Honorable Sports Minister, a year, Honorable Kofi E.D. Adams, on the Sports Minister, a day, Emma Ghana. What did someone do their tuja? Was it the various national teams, you know, when the Ghana Football Association, a Dinko, said the best players, and I was a team select your mo, a more a year national teams, you know, from the Black Stars to the Black Queens to the under 20, under 23 best players, and I was a team select your mo, Momusiaka national team, and found a year baby, I was Sophia Manone, so Wofio Bua Manone, na the Ophian in Bob Botchena, I was said the Ophiano, and a team selected Honorable Kofi E.D. Adams.
Me, whether local or foreign based, I do not really care. What we want is the best. If your best is foreign based, bring them. If they are local, use them. If they are local and they have the talent, they have the skills, train them. Let them reach the standard that you want. That's all. So we're going to make sure we invest in all facets. I'm not fixated on local or foreign. I'm not fixated about that. What we want is to make sure that whatever material you have, train and pick the best. And let the best represent the country. That's all that I look for. For me, whether...
When someone Honorable Kofi E.D. Adams, the sports minister for Ghana, nin someone what they at to Ghana was also the source said President John Dramani Mahama, or president of Ghana. No, why not you say or was he a sports no? Womutimi invest womi papa into a sports ring no? Why not you say Timmy invest to say the be a bomb sports no? Etimi etumpon.
Yeah, another sport, one of my very favorite sports. Because you nominate me now, make a sponsor, me pẹ̀lú, because can boxing. Emma, your media way, Oman fan tell me. Omo say, Papa, you have focus on boxing now. Obey the football, in your derby. They die any other sport. We will continue to invest in all the sports. His Excellency, the President, only near Ewa Sports, and at the previous ministry as it is arranged. Youth and sports, you know, see, they're separated. Now, sports and recreation. In the sports is a big, huge industry. Yeah, can say what we are seeing now, is over $700 billion. That's what is within the sports ecosystem. The World Cup, the other competitions are according to experts. Almost about 62 billion and within the economy as GDP now. So sports is something that is not just a consumer, but ordinary people. Another sport
When someone, the Honorable Sports Minister for Ghana, what they are to just buy no, and I just say, me invest in our sports, me papa, and so our yet was what that story is. I could do Mohammed Osinakai and the mother Black Stars of Ghana. Was so be Sinakai, the Black Stars, no, why enjoy support ye papa, and no interest we see a kind of Black Stars are so relaxed because Ghana a demanding country, and unti why enjoy support ye papa, and Tebeman Quine, I'm the best at the mother Black Stars of Ghana. Could do Mohammed.
The love I receive and the support from Ghana is immense, and it means a lot to me, It means I'm doing something right and there's a lot of people looking up to me, which is why I try my best to set examples and do my best in every situation. Even though we are humans, we still make mistakes and everything is not going to be perfect, but out of my imperfections, I try to replicate and be the best example for the kids coming up. So it's a nice feeling to know that I have all those support from Ghana, and it comes with the responsibility as well, because everyone's looking up to you, and in games and stuff, everyone's watching for you to do the magic. So, but it's the pressure I have to deal with, and I'm built for it. So the love I receive and the
Ian Sama Kudus Mohammed Wade Atujam Yanto so prospanetogum e coach Adema Kotoko Wakasa de affair no draw Kumasi Asante Kotoko boy no was it Sabri and a Kotoko here encouragement and yes Sabri be run a bad commentary at the afa team no se team ni nyadie and the technical team ni nyadie was a basa Sabri ne kika sansa me the fat team no emboa ema Kumasi Asante Kotoko entimia mass point and uti Sabri akodoko enya results a board draw baba supposed to me encourage team no ni kan sempa emfa team no coach Prosperity Ogum.
Yeah, I think we just have to encourage the players, encourage everybody within the team. I mean, there should be some element of commentary around the team so that emotionally the players will be stable to be able to focus. I think over the period since we came, we delivered. It's only today that we didn't get them as many points for them. So I don't think this match should bring about a lot of negative commentaries around the team where things that will be created and will be pushed on people's neck and throats. No, I don't think this is the period to do that. This is the period to encourage the players, to encourage the technical staff to get their act together. Once we have some emotional stability within and outside the team, I think it will be good for us going forward. Once the commentary becomes unpleasant and it gets into their minds and their hearts, I think it will let them drop their head. And once they drop their head, we have lost it. So let's encourage them to keep their heads up, chest out, and let them understand that they can bounce back, or we can bounce back to get them much more points in our next game.
Kumasi Asante Kotoko, also Kotoko Jono, yan ran a good commentary about the team, no, me and Jai in some Kikamfa team, no, Nianki be in some Pamfa technical team and Kansampa, and far I am Macas a place, no, and a bit of bois, and Makotoko, and ya, your points, and me and boy, Trimunki Kansamwa, I be my place, no, Abomusu, Ebu Way, and some coach of Kotoko, what they are to the Koku Dansum, and so a coach of a year Bechem United, and also the so Sakotoko, a year Bechem Nano, about good football. But the Sujina Dojina, a similar kind of post match, no, Ujina Dojina said Bono, and yet penalty and a Jidima Kotoko.
And that game will be a share game in the Diana. We say, a nice game. Both teams will be a ball into the home in Abala.
The penalty incident, how technical to replace in Mumu is a bonnet penalty. Yeah,
the entire now Osha Aguno. On the referees now will tell you the rules, and say, hand is in a position and make your body no bigger and your penalty. And today argument they say then sabe form on train and send na ball no ball until you need into or J penalty. But make us say human error so until honestly nipa.
No players no bonum so movie
say ebasa agitations kakraba but many also the sat here so mon kono ball so it happens I dey see a ball. Yes, ball I ball there, and I make an Obi and fun easy. That's it. Obi and fun ball easy. I'm so Obi away. Handy. Ball there. Becca said a ball on the ball. And that game will be a share game in the
We and some of Koku Danso, or no, a coach of Bechem United, or they at two jar, or be the also former Kumasi Asante Kotoko player. Was a more bien blemu Kumasi Asante Kotoko strikers, or Kotoko midfield or no, and a problem of supplies no intimate cost strikers no, and when a Makotoko intimate goes no.
Well, I don't blame. I don't think there's too much blame on strikers because for me today there was not enough creativity at front, and it's not about the strikers. They cannot create. You need people that will create for them. You understand? We were much about that true passes. So if they are former true passes, they are not scoring, then you can blame them. But meanwhile, I don't know. Say Usu said now. I don't know. There was this clear chance throughout the 90 minutes. They got missed. One at Kwame Poku at the beginning, first one. Yeah, two of them. But since then, yeah, to me and they were. So I don't blame the strikers. It's a total team loss. I draw na because you win and it's me about 20 and na be hard you kakra but we still have some matches to go. Let me recover back.
ɛyɛ nsɛm Obed Owusu wɔyɛ former player de Kumasi Asante Korokono wɔde atudwa. Accra has a book of fans are raising concern to the management about the performance of Coach Ouattara. Woman so ma complainia match no ene ubes washe no ma yedi omobo na results no aba no more ayedi no ma fanisa but performance of a team no enye enunti omo gidie se wo se ni manimie no management no etimi tio mani ehwe eye coach no enso performance no asesu bore nyina no ye the ball players no womo gidie se performance of Coach Ouattara no so no ade a ha adwinye papa we ensem free across the book enso aso ye enso eba ye to aso other stories so has supporters and I raise concern. Yes, has supporters and I raise concern about the performance of Coach Ouattara. Almost some GDS Ouattara and now obeshe no nafi omaidi omobo abosi nafi resource no and some resource a boa a club and management no ensanso enhye a hobium and the betimi aboa ma resource no etimi abaye. Okay. What you know me twaso over the weekend matches outdoor and also etimi ekoswa ye de ni enso be kire eye boboku a ye frɛ no eye baby any goal stars omania bre epe league na jise so many Kumasi Asante Kotoko nyina no over the same points also weekend the game no na edempa ko frimpo manso wose na edempa but players no eye ade and omutimi grind omutimi nya sa results no enso etimi fi young apostles so
by all standard it was a very difficult game, and for me I knew before coming into the game, because at this time of the season you don't expect to play any game that is you go and then walk over. No, it's all going to be difficult, so I was not surprised. But then we had a lot of chances on the break, but we couldn't utilize our chances. Other than that, maybe the scoreline would have been different, in spite of the fact that they played well. Of course, for me, even the first half, yes, I wouldn't say it was a bad play. No, at this point of the season, you need players who are very courageous, because every game you expect to make results. And the fans are they also want a win. So yes, it puts a little bit of pressure, but that is part of the game. So for me, yes, I was okay with the play, except that the chances that we missed, that is where we need to work on it, because we cannot be wasting chances.
Frimpo Manso head coach edema baby any Gold Stars the Niabre Epe Ghana Premier League and so Aje and our disansem over the weekend the Young Apostles were Moham so teaming 1.3 Randolph Boateng on assistant coach at the Emma Young Apostles was it baby a league they drew no okwa away na when your points na what ba home no be work ye instead be also bet me and your points and if your game in the it was okay.
We played a very nice game. Even the supporters are saying, you know, playing BBN Gold Stars at their favorite dance park is not an easy job. Our boys did their best. We had our game plan. We played to the maximum. Just that the goal scored against us, let me end it there. It's all part of the game. If you accepted it in good faith, you go back and then work on our team to win the next game match. The boys operating from our flank, they are typical midfielders. And that has been our plan, most of the time going away. Because we know definitely as the BBN Gold Stars are playing home, they will get an upper hand in possession. So we place those guys there so that we can match them boot for boot. And it worked for us. You could see, possession-wise, we did our best. My boys performed better. Just that we lost 1-0. We played.
Randolph Boateng a coach Edema a Young Apostles this semua what they atuja ne so say Diana Stars this is the resource no emma e baba ko na fe dia kan nyina no enkoye coach Aristika was say no de na bad day pa Edema bobo ko fe ne Diana Stars e wo Ghana Premier League no mo.
Congratulations from Karela is we win the game and collect the 3 points. Our team is bad days. Is coming and is starting the game, no concentration. Is coming one stupid score after the morale is go down. I try second half change little from coming from the two striker, but again the second score is coming the personal mistake, and I think it's finished the game. It's the bad day for our team. Is not play very well. Is not play aggressive. Is not play compact. Is what is played before. They give chance from the opponent from play. They give chance from the opponent from coming in the 16 area. Our team no have this tactical in preparation this game. Yes.
We seba coach edime Diana Stars wono so ade atuja Kumasi Asante Kotoko na sabre nana pinkra de IMC ombetu na ma konkran na omne eye Greater Accra circles no akwa meeting discusses outdoor at the fabu census no sempo no fabu census registration no womo so ebetimi ayehye ne so Wednesday Ghana Premier League matches outdoor no and so ebeba Accra Lions womo de Kumasi Asante Kotoko na bebo womo ade ba betu da 100 Ghana cedis 50 Ghana cedis 10 Ghana cedis and unisika womo ebeji gate abra womo ne Kumasi Asante Kotoko so Asia 100 Ghana cedis 50 Ghana cedis and then 10 Ghana cedis and unisika womo J ewo gate local organizing committee for the African school football eba koso make say meeting and koso den shene so 21st and a jumedie no eno ebe koso na 21st no draw na ebe koso no asamojan womo eyino so no ebe kan bi no metima hwe ema draw no enso etimi abaso abra womo ebe hwe sembo African Football League no bebia enso ebetimi akonkan enso ewo yeto so ewo Ghana Football Association so echina na GFA disciplinary committee no wo betena eye cases a eye pending ni nyina no womo ebetena so bekeya womo a charge some of the eye clubs ni bi a echina na ho response ni nyina no womo etimi dia konti echina womo ebetena eye sa cases ni so nyina no mo kwaya womo etimi ede afaso hye so say next week Ghana Premier League no ko bebi mu edin ye papa referees committee womo ene eye competition committee ebe meeting ede afa eye league no ho se bebi a ekono league no mu eye den enunti e wo se clubs no and na se officiate no e wo se timi koye enunti competition committee no wo many referees committee no ebe meeting so se league no aka 8 round of games na yeti e ba na wiye general we a few stories on a Monday morning ye bo Monday afternoon ye boa no a ye de bre ye tiefo.
All right, on I up nonum ye pediemu ama Bones at the Music Plus and so atwaso at the amaye. Kwa make it local stories no aba adrumra as andikem eboa na ebie stories emu kakra enso ema amanfo 05515999933 eno any WhatsApp line. Kingsley Edway Free Tamale and Abai, does Coach Ogum want to hear or want to know the realities at Kumasi Asante Kotoko, or he wants, he always wants to hear comments that satisfy him. Okay, we should Kingsley Tamale and Eddie message we are praying. Mamimra ho Andy.
Jena.
Ma yen chance free. Me neighbor so chance free.
Me chance from baby any. What I can say Ghana Premier League na ye bono. Who say omo person omo gino. Omo ho odin wo soro bebrebe che. Other teams na omo di omo chi. Na omo person omo challenge omo. Na general football ye oniema bebrebe. Ne ma teams ni bia ho odin esuche ibinom. Into de hwe abrochire na hwe Africa na hwe teams na omo emode bowo so no eniema bi e very common with them. So fa Real Madrid, ofa Ali, ofa Sundowns, ofa Kotoko, eba besi be bia obetimi ahwa hwe sika team le spende hwe brand kura team no hwe history of the club hwe coach team no hwe players individual almost academy teams no nti obehu se Manchester United they dominate obehu se Liverpool born home identify Liverpool players no na fato to Man United ne Chelsea any Arsenal no na enkoye in recent times no obehu difference for Real Madrid players no omo wani mo na for mo to others omo say obre. Clearly there has always been a gap because of how they spend and how the club is managed. But so it's a over ye mu a obo say ahondin ye kakra bi. The talent is fairly distributed. Eti baby any Gold Stars ni Kumasi Asante Kotoko na pesa omo di league no. Parce que omo brepa. So pesa who play mischief. Obeka say oh then the league is competitive. In Ketuane Prensa Kachefo no besha omo. But the reality is that the Ghana Premier League now no TV so no the stadium no any competitive league ni. Ahondin wo fem no matter how you look at it. Teams the more they ball from a lot down to a lot of factors. Players are ketua, how the team is managed. Players are papa or mobile, coaches or coaching club no, administrators or administer club no. Nina put together the external and the internal motivation or more players no. Nina can be and I'm who dear teams here way. Baby any Gold Stars said you, nko omu chesi kotoko. Omumienu exchange first position no. Week we kotoko. The following week baby any Gold Stars. Obon se week baba na kotoko asaba. The following week na baby any Gold Stars aba. Etika sejo. Se wo ye team na wote se kotoko bodra. Ka sejo fireworks. And anka wo dey ma. But whichever way you look at it, omo manage share by a goal to nil. Do you know? Gold Stars omo person omo G League, which for me at their position now, sejo who put all factors considered that omo yaba be do kotoko enim. It is a league no more person you know. You need to put in the fear factor into your competitor. You need to put in the fear factor into your opponent. But born now mo born there say you. Aye fitire ye mompa ye ebeye yi na ba kwatum. Kotoko de na ebia. But you pesi ehunu say omo put up a race a mu den na ba ko kire say na ho den ne wosoro. Into ono no ye capable of clinching the title. Capable of winning the Ghana Premier League. But omumi you know how they said yo eboboso na also share young apostles baby omoda o share omo recent performance meaning say a lot of people are saying that young apostles quite abonti omode body so edi omo ko nya draw against the Anastас but you know omo ko dream se ko si say omo ko heart for ko si say ahode no ofem until you expect a resounding victory from baby any Gold Stars but you know eye 1-0 na ye league no edin so bo se team bi ase 3-0 we ase 4 we ase 5 eye 1-0 2-1 1-1 eno a di no ahode ne boboso eti ko fi pom man so wo league na wa ya de bia na bi da o ba bia ni but performance the mon left team game no said the way am be put in the fear to your opponents
but for ka fo nya am so mo mpe
and there be say omo so no ne ka ho a how principal that coach from pom man so ye no eniem omo person omo ye no club no one pre on pre and say you your clubs no so we won say the omo see ye no already can be said that betting the survival omo eti niema bi o ho a you will leaders bi wo clubs ni mu a omo pre ma wonya nia bia bi because you know ko fi pom man so perform for akwata no ena my team account ye ni we akoko ye mpene we ye nye we ma we nye sei ena okoye what is the situation of akwata now it is a honson so obebo Ghana Premier League na tenachire so honson so obebo football a ball enye force team ye enye force tenachire enso nkrofo mama megu club ne nkoduru ba bi ni yetua bi muka ni ebidi bi muka afi yetimi kotua bi muka ebe musisi ma training je no Ghana Premier League but then we are playing the Liga. None of the 18 clubs and they want the license to play, but the FA states we need to play football because we have a calendar. You know, oblemo clubs no. Omo tibi di ombe pia na you know league ayeba yentu players ka. Enso nka league ne call research say yenye niema yie. Ni ensamra baka. These clubs will be knocking at the door of the FA, knocking at the door of the media and push as a munko ka bi mayo na yenko bobo because players need to fear yeboka. We have a long way to go, but could Manson, why are there? I hope so. Obey stay focused. No one make sure say obey improve the quality of the Gold Star team for them to finally win the ultimate.
Wow! None of the GPL clubs has a license to play. Minus, sorry, more carry weekend.
Ekoi pa.
Okay.
Ekoi pa enwa ekoi ye o baby. Obi ahia me obusa me sa na me say eno na ye wo ye te ho okruma. But you know, yes, licenses. Obi ni am I. Obi ni licenses. And near my inti say my saying of we are playing football whilst others are running football. No, clearly about bitomoa. Say yo, yeah, they need your honey because born. See you put two structures into perspective. You're parking it. You play a secretary of him. You into a place in the car. You into a referee for car. You into a match commissioner for car. In that team qualified personnel and more players who are parked so into DT and cause about football. Your league now have on a sponsorship on us. Into a day the pussy so we should go and play football. Your boss I dem I intimate register bass no. Into said you a day the pussy say and can cover football. You need but as usual, we need to please certain people. The football people need to please the FA. They need to play their masters. So what else? We need to play football, and that is why we are playing football.
Kumasi Santiago supporters want to win both the league and the FA Cup. So we are alerting the players and the technical team that they are to win against Accra Hearts of Oak and Gold Stars, else we won't be able to win the league. Okay, happy birthday to Officer Annette Agwaji of Ghana Police Service, Volta Region. Sir Francisco, Yentwaswe. The way as a Gold Stars now Santiago Konya no be a destiny gutana. Win all your games.
Obi a destiny.
Naji League.
No. David said you. Say Gold Stars
in games na kano. Gold Stars winning na against Kotoko will be any. Na Kotoko so person win all your games against Gold Stars.
Obi a destiny kran.
Yes, Obi a destiny.
Na me hwe into atrema points be baba ka Gold Stars ho.
Obi a destiny.
I say into atrema de be ka ho. Na Kotoko she Gold Stars wa Kotoko san.
It's simple.
But you know Kotoko was in a very difficult position now.
That's very true.
Very, very. Oh yeah. Supporter na uti me a. Na me ka se Kotoko in a very difficult position now on tiase a. Kotoko bobo adua na ofie. Kotoko be kwa kobo nation so abrankese. Kotoko be bom de ma ofie. Kotoko be kwa kobo ba bia ni Gold Stars e wo Gold Stars ba bia ni. For me, these are 4 difficult games. One of the last time Kotoko won a game in away. Inti Emma esuni mu ye den.
Yeah.
Eti Dr. Prosperity. Eno a course na ba coach nyade coach nasa coach demi Sergio. It is time players to take responsibility. Kotoko players no mo dada mu kwadidi kwa edi sika kwa no. It is Sergio omo so bobo no nti omo ntimi mo. Friday or Saturday, Sabo players yan and radio station. Sa fans nemra no me support mo. Na you know fans ne ba na be man performance we ho na be ba. Next you can hear that Kotoko be home game. Omo nyo bia ba nisi.
Buy so ampa. Some buy.
Yes, omo buy. Say ye kan. Omo tie.
Yeah.
No omo tie ye no. And omo say there be a team ne da no. So omo so as supporters e push club ne kakra bia. You know, omo betimi adi Ghana Premier League because Kotoko want to be in Africa. Na mo so supporters yaba because they said oh and no Chelsea about 1 o'clock Man United about 3:30 and the time na ye betimi and na Real Madrid so about 1:15 and the same is when you know it was around the time I bought Ghana Premier League fans no dey to omachi almost Man United na ade omo ne Kotoko difference be anim because Kotoko ball ha Kotoko kra dey on person omo league. But Man United, they almost at 14, 6 man, they are still at 14 position. Into Kotokochi. They came and you know, this is the brand of football Kotoko players exhibited to the fans. Are you expecting them to come back? No, they won't.
Okay. Before Kotoko game, and a round of matches, no boy, you know. Kotoko became now only Kotoko became 3 points now.
Yes.
When I was say matches now Canadian.
Yes.
Became had to full concrete, the Gold Stars, and the rest of the games.
Yeah.
Now we account matches I Kotoko said don't get 3 points.
Yes, you know.
Okay.
My reason is that
no more drop a point.
No more drop a point. My reason is that Sergio, all the Kotoko games or my winning were hard and saying no. No more bread. Against Chelsea, it was a drawn game. Against Baby and Gold Star, there were controversies. And some of them 2 goals. No. Against True Democracy, there was controversy. 80 games na on mabon nyina ye na bibi wo ho against Chelsea controversy as well. But again Beche United me who say Bechim kwa we omo ya ade but eye Kumase nko ade sejo baby akotokojina and how Kotoko want to secure the 3 maximum points and how Kotoko want to win the Ghana Premier League general na me so betimi ade 3 points no and a baby Bechim be share first goal the me who say Bechim share first goal na am say Kotoko cannot win that game because general Kotoko team we need team so show omo no tia they can come back and yes heavier. Yeah. And I'm not surprised there were controversies throughout the game because team now then were firm. It is a joke. If they indeed want to win the Ghana Premier League, this is not the performance to win the Ghana Premier League. Okay. Per the matches left. It Dr. Prosperity say fans and cancer and Pam Fatim and said you Kotoko sebe and then we chrome rock of ages you. Fancy a back a babeta or mutimechi. No my barber sebe ball we are. And what kind of encouragement are you expecting the fans to say?
Well.
What kind of positive vibes are you expecting from the fans? They will not be happy. You know, they will see we have circles leaders blaming a coach for the first time in many years. Yeah. Unless in your
Alex man.
Okay.
Alex man.
Top with the but do what you know anyone now with the same point. Top and that. Oh, it's you have a car we are costing you. I'm not when I do, you got a car to walk around. Okay. You buy any mission. How to get to the people. Or no, Pamono, who got away about our women or no, go home. Okay. I go home. They go home. Okay. As I go home. Okay. What car have to go home? Okay. And to so much in the way. So you sit at home and drop it and the coach and I'm near 1 point. I'm telling the Ogum, I'm in 1 point. Ogum doesn't respect the supporters. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Chama, I said and then they watch your pa. Yes, I was and then Ogum, yeah. That you say and then they make up and then play. Yeah, darling boy play. After 15 minutes, 20 minutes, blah, blah. And then say, what an able ball. Hey, Papa, about 3 p.m. Obiabra. I'm going to know Bobby and Kola, come the year. Abra. I'm not to do. And the Peter Good is stronger than me. I don't know what you mean, Paladin. Up to so 1 Manakawa, 75 minutes. Chama issue of one, I tell you, do coach minimum and the members of coach. When I coach, I will be so. When I interview, controversial question. Okay. Because minimum coach, name supporter, the supporter channel. We are the coach in terms of oh, say, Chama, WR said, we don't need a friend for police of Napa. They don't help support the back and your back. I'm looking at it. Oh, I'm not supporting how much. They are not a young son. A mother saying I wasn't here, Shannon King, I bought the snap at me. This is a different. And then, supporters and then we are no. The Colina me call rest and Hoako, Yellowstone for God. We show be some. I don't be able to say a form by the
okay. Alex Menu, Asante Kotoko supporters of war, Asante Menano, Penimpo Daumo, Ano, Neni Bra Bre, Dr. Ogumso, say Ono and a Martino, a board draw. Andy, or the blame Ninama Ogum, prosper. You
know, me a chairman Alex Menu and Adrian. But I see example, say just play or some corner bench, nothing a double. Well, when your chance I heard just play the last 4 games, there be I know I'm a coba, me can say, Blade need to have a rest or so alternatively. And that's what it's a coach in a total view where they are yarn in ye until also change. Justice Blade, you know. Games ni be brave why in fact the Basaka Holy Stars boys and they be fast so hard. But go no cause share or heart of lions no deceive a lot of people. Inti or no dear so calling for rest time it say. Pastor Joe, apart from calling for the rest, why do you blame the defender no coach penalty? Why do you blame the coach for that? Into players and someone taking responsibility in your chromano. It is easy for us to say the coach is not good. It is easy for us to say coach Nasa. Players, you know, what are they doing on the field of play? It is a joke almost so kotoko bo omono. It is almost so you know the kotoko Ghana Premier League na bonebe. Bonebe pa ni wum say Kotoko players so be just to make sure so almost year history. Their first season at the club, 21 players were sacked, brought about 23 players, and almost first season they are winning the league. So years our history now. Dear pan helmet to history no. Na ye dear debia coach nyadio coach aso coach adio. Me who are players and Mudina Park so board. Mumodi board muntimi improve mumode board. And you know, she said defender could trouble with penalty. Na referee now ignore say you go kick. How do you blame a coach for this?
Okay. You share that stories. Come.
Sergio, now to Hasselhoff. Heart fans and so I'm happy with Coach Ouattara. Would I say a story I dada? Story at the beer heart fans na can. Coach Ouattara, the opportunity Hasselhoff could the amount. Coach Bienya bit in the last 12 years. There is no Hasselhoff coach when there's an opportunity. There are coaches on my Hasselhoff who perform far better, but still on form that opportunity to say the winning. 8th March 2025. Now has had the first after beating Young Apostles. Just last month March has been that first. Emma make us 1,331 days. Has to focus about that first for the first time since 2021. So you are some make a busume pen aba. Has to focus free first position about that 6. That is not the standard of the club. In the last 6 games, who were 1 win per there be and then has I don't know. In the last 6 games, who were just 1 win per and as how much we said the house fans see year who did it, reaching fans see you who did it no. Now me expect to say nipa by and truly, if you look at the pictures around who say nipa by, but the performance again, our fam, reaching on more bonus ro. Me teaching say how to focus on tita can has no, but you know. They cannot performance how to fool. They be drive fans away every day. Now and then they drove their fans away. And what they know of them, players and so you know because the opportunity among and said, yo, you players be how to focus. Senka trans no man analyze no one calling for players. Coming your opportunity more. Into when your opportunity now, you prove your mettle, you give your best. This kind of performance will never take us to the promised land. Will never put in the fear factor into any opponent. It's Coach Ouattara. Any issue about young dictionary and head tactics. Tactics will be or your journalist be the meaning of tactics. This kind of football are more bono any ball a Bema has book according him. And the opportunity has the man will be any be. So we are Ghana coach and come up pam da. But Sejo, look at the performance I had to focus in the put up. So the earlier they back up, get consistent results. Bring the supporters back to the stadium. No move team hate you almost status on the better because this kind of football, the general, it is never encouraging. It is an eyesore, and for me, the earlier they change from this particular brand of football, for me, the better.
My entire question, Franny, every Brekum, Chelsea, please tell Andy that the Man U that was 14th last 6 months and still 14th afterwards will have its own stadium full to capacity. Even though they are still not playing any better football. But Kumasi Asante Kotoko that couldn't play well yesterday is still first on the league table. So you should encourage the supporters to come and cheer their team up, no matter what. Kumasi Asante Kotoko will have lost yesterday had not been the presence of the supporters. Akwesi, Afrani, Brekum, Chelsea. DDS, after listening to the Dr. Banyako on Saturday, then I now realize why our GFA is struggling to get sponsors for our league. Because any good company will have to do a thorough scrutiny before accepting to sponsor us. For example, a common annual account is a problem, and we expect a Father Christmas to come and sponsor our league. Most of the issues raised by Dr. Banyako weren't about economy of Ghana, but rather simple administrative lapses. DD. I will send you more time. For never me anyway, especially.
May I encourage you to go to supporters? Yes. How do I encourage them?
If we say, also Man U, 14th, 6 months ago, I'm down to 14th. They be a steady my emma. I'm on Nade. I steady my emma.
What to take it in that.
But still, but my own correct.
But it's cannot open on Monsabeka. and you know
they can support us now accosted
na make it the man you players in Konamo studio BBC any Deutsche Welle say fans mehebo omonye
but still supporters no ko.
And I'm saying that you know their orientation is clearly different from ours.
But still
yes, because the team is part of them. Team because you know how be a more shine for this can correbo. I want a bush and wabonte.
Unimo first menial jobs here.
But you know, a whole menial jobs are saying you try coming more way to say.
It was all chess and
the economy is okay. Individually, it's come you know, they are very okay.
Still, team
and I'm citing
and by economy. What or ticket? Team nyade on morning, even though my toba ko. But still,
their orientation is different from you know. You woo Newcastle the last time we did trophy 60 years ago. There be a St. James Park here, my dear. Because the team is part of them. Mama get to the team no more dear. But team now go to come, you know, I got to support the team because you pay coach no coach team no. I bet I omodia. Again, so Joe, this is the time players moving from one radio station to the other. Say, oh, you're born on and say yes, so and so ma. You know, and the English Premier League has no competitor. Our Premier League is having a competitor. Kotokomatis are having competitors. And then I say, and no Chelsea boy. And no Man United boy, and no Real Madrid boy. At the same time, sad teams in an airport still are fans and say Joe Moon busted your Bible. No more number has we are. And I was saying, let's not forget, a big beer ye bade Africa Kotoko supporters of Omna Stadium be got to ultimate set. We are some way to know about a economic crying moment. A big beer ye bade the Mumro said you, Omuntimin set. And how do I encourage them to just tell them the Kotoko is still at the first position, they should come in the next game? You know, sometimes, you know, supporters, Omonim Kotoko, Omasha Kotoko dao, Omo players dao, Omo quality football dao. You know, her ball our Baba here now, stadium say now, so let's accept the reality. Let's tax the players to live up to expectation. Let's tax the coach to live up to expectation so that the supporters can come in consistently. But this brand of football for me, you know, it rather drives supporters away.
Well, Tony, supporters in the penny party, Alex Benu, when they are doing.
Say coach na mo lose
no drop point.
No general.
Blame coach.
Partly.
Also onu na mo drop point.
Me say partly me na ya adwen. Players na o kan me na ya adwen o coach no ba di no a. Players na ball na o mo ball na o mo nyiro mo mo na yen kan tire mo yen nya da bia coach no. Kotoko players na ball na o mo ball no. Enye ball a akọ no, enye ball a efe. Let's tell the players, Saka da baba ya yam ball we no mo
banka. They can do better.
Ka kotoko nto mo. You know. So bowe na no mo banka kotokonto omo bowe na omo banko bianka se yemfo mo kobo national team. So let's tell them to do better.
Okay. Mama, you know that story now. I agree with Andy Kem. We had every chance to win the league, but Coach Ouattara isn't up to the task. But Ebeko through the Enko corner will do everything possible to beat Asante Kotoko for Gold Stars to win the league. All right, Zekov. Let me show you last story that I have in PJ.
You know, Obeda Semna China Mayan to was Yashe.
Okay.
Or say, my blame Kotoko strikers the Bibri because creativity in ma. Into a China Mania time I discussed that. Now to Minister. Minister say, President John Dramani Mahama, and now buying are ready to invest in our football. Now the best players should be called to the national team. You know, now minister is here, no, or a cobble ball or pajo, no, nini power. Into my chance in Asia. Say better players, no see a better free or more national team. A dear Barco was saying, say national team coaches, no, said do your mom contract, near tree or mocha. Ye can me and share blaster 6 months, and an anno need to see in Triomoca. Under 17, under 20, under 23. You know, I say 1 year contract to crown your day money, a civil swimming, a 2,000 and 3,000 yen. Nay, attention, a blast tank because you am building the basis now. You came on Conco baby. And if the president is ready to invest, and General, say and call it the best players, sir. Say, yo, say a fat coach Karim Zito, let me use a different coach. Young fan say a fat coach for floor. Now, your castle was be a man 20,000. You know, I man 3 years contract on fire under 17 World Cup. Penny beer the player man on it, said you. Penny beer the player man on you because Penny no the player kwa command where if you and on a man contract and no need pianica. And a performance based contract. Players na your friend at 20 year. Na penny for no teams na ye mumano. Said you. See a local coach contract is see you trying to cut 20,000 a month. I'm saying that. Players now, there's no way the leaders can manipulate them. So let's offer them contract. Because you know, Coach Karim to play the semi-finals of the Confederation Cup. You find see a man under 20. Near trying to cut 30,000 a month. Would soon be a bar. You know, only one who team will for the imperfect into the player. I'm sure him cry. He will go around, pick the best player for under 17, pick the best player for under 20, pick the best player for under 23, and for the first time in 21 years, I am committed Olympic Games that Kobe. Under 17 World Cup, you know I am Kobe the Kobe. Under 20 World Cup, I am Kobe the Kobe. But you know, I see a guy. Near seeing yes, in $2 million here, the Quacoya Blasters. Name under 17 and you're interested, under 20 and you're interested. You best to we are singing near Cassia Quacope Ghana form Bobo Waban on it, near Doma Babisham and Yemetiakoye. So if you are ready to invest, let's invest in the under national teams. And for me, a honey bit me a repo say you invest here.
Emre yaso na epege mu ama music plus and so atwaso de ama yewosima be ba ko ene fa pepe na epeja imu minim se bia wo ase ba ko bi a person de tudwa ba sa trend ya nhwe na ya nya ho bibia minister honorable Adams idi ku kai mra nsema na o ka de fa ye oto ado
yeah
so okay
yeah
before the Black Stars and Chad and Madagascar
match
yeah o kan sampi e duru ba bi kura na yenim so baby adru di enka bia nsem na o kan no be slow down kakra but o see time will tell
yeah
so that's it it's still no nya oni coach ni mu gidie bia NS Dogbe Nogbe parliamentary select committee chairman what is man on so kan efa players no say nye honorable any omubi enomdom na see from here dom be yesenga ye nim de omu ye ya na players
Matia
tambe na sadi be jai be stop
you know
yes
a best stop
as politicians no episode mu chese e omu na the Black Stars
eko
e ka coach no nko anka onye hwe hwe no so ka it means omu mom na ye efrefre players won buy you
okay you know
yes
number 1 is that
who at this time
number 1 is that success has many branches failure has none
okay
kotoko lusu match no bia say ogun kotoko makotoko nyi league no obehu omo mbe klemu ekwan on fa so makotoko ji league no sa na e football na tie me gitum say ABM panimfo ye bibi wa akire a yeni mintimi discredit wo because
as no creso mbabeka
come on ntina make say mintimi discredit wo
papa ya sam na
yes say yo mintimi mo masem ni mu da because muso nim de o maye but in all if they know the coach will not help us why is he in charge you know me na me
yes
they make an what here yes Mr. Kessben afan this o maye adwuma me no na ye adwuma Mr. Kessben hu say me nyaade o so do say akwana no team kasa uni machine say the coach chief ne ma no ko complain no sack me eti
because una utiaka
omo de tuaka
e na butima ye bibia me asake coach
yes dem fan say FF4 no de omo pe coach no ko omo de omo believe say omo yaade into omo de omo ta oto ado chi say ofam mo omo ye mpanimfo wa ban ma mu na mutuaka mo tuma hu say ball ne duru ono man kwankoka bia enye why do you come out and complain? Yes, so why do you come and so you know why do you come out and complain to us? Sack him.
Emenaso music plus bones at the air bray. Nyame ya admo china. Yebe san ma transibum. Yede ma sepa ya kram.